Hey everybody, Mary here, and I figured I'd go ahead and do another live stream. And in this live stream, I'll be discussing movies that I highly recommend watching. That's what this live stream is going to be about. And in my next live stream, I'll be discussing games that all games that I play a lot and don't play as much. That'll be my next live stream, and I'm still working on it at the moment. But in my next live stream that I'll be doing, it'll be all games that I play a lot and don't play as much. That'll be my next one, and I hope y'all enjoy the live stream um, and everything. If you want to, you can go ahead and grab something to drink or a snack if you want to. Uh, Feel free. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Um, to start off, I'd have to say one of the movies that I highly recommend watching would have to be most likely uh, Home Alone. That there would be one of the movies that I highly recommend watching uh, and stuff. I've watched Home Alone before like the holidays and everything, and I've watched it on the holidays as well and stuff. I usually watch Home Alone pretty much anytime, and I have it saved on my watch list on Disney Plus right now. Another movie that I highly recommend watching would most likely be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Um, it was the one that was released in 1990, uh, right around that time. Um, I highly recommend watching it. It's really funny. Um, it's one of my favorite movies that I highly recommend watching as well. And I could watch it about any time during the day. Uh, and I just got through watching it there the other night, and it's real funny. Um, Another movie that I highly recommend watching would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. Um, I highly recommend watching it as well. Another movie that I highly recommend watching is Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. Um, I highly recommend watching it, and I watch it pretty much anytime as well, whether it be on the holidays or just any certain day during the month. I usually watch it just about any time. Another movie that I highly recommend watching is Blue's Big Musical Movie. It's a movie from the show Blue's Clues. Um, I enjoy watching it, and Ray Charles voices G Cliff on the movie, and it's pretty neat. Um, I enjoy watching it a lot, and I could watch it about any time and everything. It's a really good movie, and I do highly recommend watching for sure. Uh, Next up is Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run. It is so funny. I enjoy watching it, and I highly recommend it as well. Next up is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Um, I enjoy watching it, and I highly recommend watching it. It is so funny. Uh, it's the one when Jim Carrey played as the Grinch, more or less, and it's a really good movie, and it's real funny. It really is. I've watched it before during the holidays, or same as like I did with the Home Alone movies and stuff. I watch it about just about any time, more or less. Next up is Fred 3, Camp Fred. It's funny. And I've watched it before on when it came on Nickelodeon. I've watched it. It's real funny as well. Um, Next up is Mouse Hunt. It's real funny and everything. I highly recommend watching it as well. Next up is the Beverly Hillbillies. It's a good movie. Um, and I could watch it just about any time. It's so funny, and I highly recommend it as well. Um Another movie that I highly recommend watching is RV. Um, it's one of the Robin Williams movies, and it's a really good movie. And I watched it there recently as well, and I highly recommend watching it just about anytime. Another movie that I highly recommend watching is National Lampoon's European Vacation. Next up is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I recommend it and stuff. I recommend watching it pretty much just about any time and stuff. I highly recommend. Um, I've watched it before, like during the Christmas marathons, stuff like that. Even before Christmas, I've watched it like around Thanksgiving. Um, Sometimes before Thanksgiving, just about any time. Um, I've watched it just pretty much whenever. Uh, Another movie that I highly recommend watching is Dumb and Dumber. It is so funny and stuff. It's a really funny movie. Um, Dumb and Dumber 2, it's funny. I highly recommend it as well. And Dumb and Dumber When Harry Met Lloyd, I highly recommend it as well. Another movie that I highly recommend watching is Toy Story. I highly recommend it. Um, for sure. Um, I've watched it uh, quite a few times, which I enjoy, watching it and stuff. It's a really good Disney movie. Um, and everything. I've watched it during like the movie marathons, even like just about any time and stuff. I really recommend it for sure. Toy Story 2, I highly recommend it as well. Smokey and the Bandit Part 3. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Oh, yeah. Monsters Inc. I highly recommend it as well. Shrek. I highly recommend it. I do. I highly recommend it for sure as well. Lilo and Stitch, Scooby-Doo. I love that part when Shaggy and Scooby was doing a burping contest. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. I do. I get cracked up at it. It is so funny, guys. Tom and Jerry, the Magic Ring. It is. It's so funny, I'm telling you. I could watch it over and over and over. The Wild Thornberrys movie. Absolutely. The Cat in the Hat. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Shrek 2. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Alrighty. Chicken Little. Madagascar. Tom and Jerry, the Fast and the Furry. Barnyard. Cars. I love the part on Cars when Lightning and Mater goes tractor tipping. I like that part. And on Barnyard, one of my favorite parts on there was when they was on this big, huge hill, and they had this surfboard, and they start surfing on the hill, and they hit this big old rock, and they start flying on the surfboard. That was funny. Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties. Oh, yeah. Ice Age, The Meltdown. Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. Open Season. Over the Hedge. Tom and Jerry, Shiver Me Whiskers. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Peekaboo. My Friends Tigger and Pooh Super Sleuth Christmas movie. Oh, yeah. Peekaboo. Shrek the Third. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's the 2007. movie. It's a good one. The one that was released in 2007, it's a good one. I highly recommend it. Madagascar Escape to Africa. The Wiggles movie. Thomas and Friends Calling All Engines. Oh, yeah. Peekaboo. Thomas and Friends The Great Discovery. Thomas and Friends Hero of the Rails. Thomas and Friends King of the Railway. Thomas and Friends The Great Race. Despicable Me. Open Season 2. Open Season 3. Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster. Shrek Forever After. Cars 2. Puss in Boots. The Smurfs. Ice Age Continental Drift. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Despicable Me 2. Planes. Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. The Smurfs 2. I highly recommend it. The Nut Job. It's a funny movie. Penguins of Madagascar. It's a good movie. Tom and Jerry. It was released back in 2021 and stuff. It's a good movie. I watched it the day before yesterday. Hotel Transylvania 2. Minions. The Peanuts movie. Finding Dory. Bob the Builder on Site Roads and Bridges. Bob the Builder Built to be Wild. The Angry Birds movie 2. The Secret Life of Pets 2. Scoob. It's one of the new Scooby-Doo movies. Scoob is. And it's a really good movie. I highly recommend it. Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a good movie. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Paw Patrol the movie. Minions Holiday Special. It's a good one. Blue's Big City Adventure. It's a good movie. Minions The Rise of Gru. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a good one. I highly recommend it. Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Paw Patrol the Mighty movie. The Super Mario Brothers movie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. The Garfield movie, it was released there back around May, was when it was due to be released. May of this year. It was an updated one, and they made it into like a cartoon movie and stuff. I highly recommend it. The Thunderman's Return, it's a good one. Peekaboo. Paw Patrol Supercharged. Paw Patrol Ready Race Rescue. Peekaboo. Paw Patrol Mighty Pups. Peekaboo. Paw Patrol Jet to the Rescue. Paw Patrol Rescue Nights. Paw Patrol Moto Pups. Peekaboo! Scooby-Doo and WWE Curse of the Speed Demon. The Secret Life of Pets. Oh, yeah. Cars 3, I watched that earlier today. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. The Emoji Movie. The Nut Job 2, Nutty by Nature, and Smurfs The Lost Village. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Those were the movies that I highly recommend watching. And everything. And in my next live stream, I'll be discussing all games that I play a lot and don't play as much. That will be in my next live stream, and I'm getting the rest of that done at the moment. And I'm really excited, and I can't wait to do the live stream on that one. I'm really excited, and I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream, and I appreciate those of you that took the time to tune in. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night, wonderful evening, wonderful day, and I hope y'all have a very blessed weekend. And I will be back as soon as I can with my next live stream, and I hope y'all enjoyed. And I appreciate those of you that took the time to tune into the live streams, my uploads, and the post on the community tab. I beyond greatly appreciate that, more than words. And I'll be back as soon as I can with my next live stream. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and hope y'all have a very blessed weekend, a very blessed day, a very blessed night, a very blessed evening as well. And I will see y'all again soon. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye bye for now.